that. Let's go ahead and take our Bibles, if you would. Let's go to Acts chapter 2. Acts chapter 2, a familiar passage for preachers to go to, especially when dealing with the church. And we're going to look at Acts chapter 2, starting in verse number 41. We're going to read down to verse number 47. And tonight we are on part 10 of the series we've been doing on building this church. And ultimately, again, just as a reminder, we're talking about doing our part to see the work of God grow. God will build His church. He promised that He would build His church. We know that He is the anchor point. He is the reason that ministry grows, period. If God's not in it and man can make it grow, it can fall as fast as it grew. There are a lot of places that explode with growth. Explosion of growth does not necessarily mean health of a ministry. Explosion of growth can happen by many different emotional reasons or emotional draws. And man is using every possible method they can come up with throughout our country and the world to draw people. But of course we know the Lord said, dealing with Christ, and if I be lifted up, will draw all men. We do realize that the only thing that must be promoted when it comes to the ministry, when it comes to God's house, the only thing that has to be promoted is Christ. Now, we do use methods of promotion. We do have special Sundays. We have special events and different things, and we try to do our best when it comes to visitation, things of that nature. But ultimately, the only thing that we are told is a mandate that must be lifted up for the ministry to grow and be what